Alright guys, sorry for the audio. I'm recording this on my MacBook for y'all so I can just upload trade recaps for you, so hopefully the audio isn't horrible. But it is on my MacBook, so let me just go over the trade I ended up taking today. Just gonna mark out market open and the macro. Okay, like always, I mark out 9:30 and I mark out 9:50. Okay, and then I like to go to the higher time frames to make my bias here. And on NQ, I wanted this high to get taken out, and then we also had all-time highs to the side. And then on ES, I liked specifically this high here with the gap above it, and then also, this leg here, right, where we formed an SMT a while back where NQ swept it, ES didn't, and then we pushed lower, filled this gap, and started pushing higher. So I was extremely bullish because we just had a huge dump, and we filled this gap here, and then started rallying higher. And then pre-market, we've already came down and swept a 4-hour low and we're breaking above this high. So in my opinion, we were just going to continue that trend up, down, and then market open, we were kind of up. So from that scenario, I mean, obviously, you had London lows here, which is a good target, which it got played out. But in my head, I was like, okay, I want to just look at NQ for this recap, so I can really show y'all my reason for taking this, right? So we were already pushing up, and I saw no reason for us to go lower. In my opinion, I was like, we've already, like I was explaining on the 1 hour, we're already above this high, we should continue expanding, right? In my head, this high should have got taken out. We ended up edging it, but I ended up selling right at the top there. And I'll show you my reasonings for that as well. But what did happen, which is what I liked, is we had a 15-minute gap, right? Because in my mind, I wouldn't really be as bullish if we came all the way down here. So, we could still be bullish if we wanted to come all the way down here, sweep this out, and then push higher. But we were so pushed up and already so far, bullish. We already came down, swept this 4-hour low. We're pushing higher on the 4-hour. We should take out this high, right? So all I needed was a 15-minute retracement for the 15-minute to be inside of some kind of confluence to then give me the ability to take longs to that thing, right? So we tap it right at market open, which is cool, right? But I don't trade market open, right? And I saw us pushing up. We tapped this market and we started pushing up, and I was like, okay, we're going to play it out. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to get an entry. But price wanted to come back into it. And then I front-runted. Call me crazy, but I front-run this gap. So I actually got my entry was right around here. Let me turn off the magnet. My entry was right around this level. And my stops here at this low. Right, this 1 minute low, and my target was here. But as you can see, we didn't end up playing that out. But after we failed to swing it, after we took out this high, and then we pushed back above it, and we put in this wick, I ended up closing. So I got sold right here. Because in my opinion, I was not holding for a couple more ticks. I was already up a good amount of money across all my accounts, especially with me trading so many accounts, and I've been edged before. And I was like, I'm not dealing with that. So I just ended up selling right there. I'm completely happy with this RR, this risk, how much I made. In my opinion, this is an A+ setup. Doesn't mean they'll always play out. A+ doesn't mean a guaranteed win. But this was good enough for me to be willing to take the trade, and this is the trade I took today. Recently, what I've been noticing, though, guys, is I've been catching the dang manipulation move and not, the big move. Because, what if, if you took shorts, let's say even you got, a bad entry, you're, here, could have caught 300 plus points to the downside. But, I'm not going to be mad over, spilt milk or whatever the saying is. But this was my trade idea. The reason I didn't wait for this fair value gap here to get taken out before entering is because for my strategy specifically, I don't set my stops under the fair value gaps. So I would had to enter here, and my stops would have had to been all the way down here, right? And that's a 100-point stop, and that would also have been less than 1R for me. And my trade idea for me to take the trade has to be, I have to be at least over 1R. So that's why I was willing to front run this with a 60-something point stop, which was 130 target, but I ended up selling for like 115, I think, like right around there. So yeah, guys, ended up making right around $600 across 15 funded accounts. My live account, I made $1,200. I risked double on that one. My funded future accounts just added 5 to my stack, so I'm at 20 total funded accounts right now. And I'm looking to add another 5 tomorrow. All I need is one more win, and I'll have those accounts added as well. And yeah, guys, I'm going to be in a good position to start making some serious money. This week, I might be able to get a massive payout. I'm getting pretty close to the threshold to be able to take out, a $30,000, $50,000 payout. So as long as everything continues well and we continue to, just continue bringing the money up, I'm going to start printing. And yeah, guys, it's going to be the craziest next couple months. Also, guys, if you've been watching my videos, as soon as I get back from this vacation, I'm on vacation this entire month. Once I get back in July, I will be opening the Discord. I will be starting my coaching. I want to make y'all profitable, and I'm going to be grinding for y'all because I have this free time. I have, this skill has given me the ability to have a ton of free time, and I would like to just pour it into making y'all better traders and to get y'all to your goal, right? So stay tuned for that. Also, guys, just to let you know, yes, I will be coaching you. Yes, I will be telling you everything that is in my head, everything I have done to make money, everything I have done to get to where I am now, everything I've done to make over 6 figures from day trading alone. I don't work a job. This is literally what I do for a living, and I don't have a job, okay? I'm going to tell you everything, but it is not on me for you to become profitable. I can give you all the information in the world, and you can never become profitable. You have to be the type of person, right? You don't got to be special. You just got to be someone that's willing to not make the same mistakes, right? You're going to fail. You need to learn from them. If you can't learn from your mistakes and you just continually, repeatedly do the same things that you know are wrong, yes, everyone fails. I mess up. I still make mistakes. But I do not let them compound, and I do not do them often, okay? And I'm just getting better and better and better at just avoiding mistakes and realizing where I can improve every single day. This is a constant grind. You are constantly getting better and recognizing patterns in the market. The reason I closed here today is because I've been noticing the market has been just edging my TPs over and over again. There was like 1 week where I ended up being a losing week, but if I just closed 10 ticks earlier, I would have been up thousands, okay? Like, it's just simple things like this that I'm recognizing. Like, price is hesitating extremely, like at 5 ticks, and like it should have just blasted through and it hasn't. I'm not just gonna start closing for no reason, but when price is giving me obvious, signs like, hey, we're about to just dump, I'm not gonna stay in that trade. I'm gonna take my money and get out, right? That's something I just added recently, and that's something I'm gonna be looking to continue to keep in my trading. That's what I'm on. But what I mean by this is it's a constant growth, right? You're constantly gonna have to get better and to improve. And I'm not meaning like drastic lessons learned, but it's just you're staring at these markets every single day and you just pick up different things, right? But yeah, guys, I'm going to cut the video right there. It's kind of late. I'm going to go watch the show, get all cozy, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'll show you my trade if I take one tomorrow, if I get presented an opportunity. This week should be extremely volatile, so let's take advantage of the volatility and be breaded. Hopefully y'all have a good one. I'm excited to get to coach y'all and to get to help y'all if you're willing to join. And yeah, guys, it's going to be a fun ride these next couple of months. About to get some of y'all getting your first pass account. I know it's crazy. It's crazy. All right. Y'all have a good one. God bless you.